In 2016, when I was 16 years old, our school had just completed the construction of its second building. That land was disputed, but that is another story. In that building, a new auditorium was built with a door that had a small transparent glass panel, and behind that there was an open-air stage where we were supposed to perform for our annual function. My friend who was with me practicing for the annual function had always felt some kind of bad energy from that building, particularly the auditorium. A week before our annual function, we were in our computer lab, which was on the first floor of that same building. That friend of mine stood up in shock for a minute because she saw someone in the screen as a reflection while the computer was turning on. I thought it's just her brain playing tricks with her. On the night of the annual function, our performance was the last one, as we were the senior-most batch. After our performance, we were all sitting in the waiting room to just talk about how well the performance went. It was around 10 p.m. in the night. As we all know that if one girl goes to the washroom, every girlfriend of hers will tag along. So I went to the washroom with two other girls, one of them being the friend I mentioned earlier. The washroom was adjacent to the auditorium, and we see the lights of the auditorium turned on as soon as we reached near the washroom. We could see the lights from the glass panel of the door. The room was clearly pitch black before that. We were scared as fuck. Mind you, all the rooms except the waiting room were locked as it was night, so there was no way for someone to be physically inside. I took a step back, holding my friend by her arm, who in turn asked our other friend to stop moving forward. We ran with all our strength outside of that building, leaving our bags inside. We had no phones, but luckily we had our parents having dinner as they were the audience. Most of the people from my class eventually reunited at the dinner place, and we told them what we saw, but no one was ready to believe. It was the most frustrating thing ever. I did not have the guts to bring my back bag, and it became a big deal as everyone was laughing at us and thinking we were making things up. So a guy who used to have a crush on me decided to bring our bags back, and while returning he said that the lights of the auditorium were off and the windows were closed too.